Hello, and welcome to the final edition of the Indian Hill Schools Technology Update for the 1997-98 school year. I'm Robert Reed, Technology Facilitator and Instructor for the Indian Hill Middle School, and your host for today's program. Our presentation for today focuses on the Indian Hill High School Biology program, and more specifically, their water quality project. Joining us today are Mrs. Judy Malk, high school biology teacher, and some of her current students. Judy, welcome to our show.
Hi.
Hi. You've been instructing biology now for several years, and during that time you've made some significant changes in the program, and one of those is your biology seminar course. Please tell us a little bit about this unique course and the water quality project that you have endeavored in.
Well, the major focus of Biology Seminar is the Indian Hill Water Quality Project, which has just finished up its 5th year. And this is a very unique project because it's a collaborative effort between students at Indian Hill High School, Cincinnati Country Day School, the Village of Indian Hill, and the Green Acres Foundation. And we also have quite a bit of assistance from the Metropolitan Sewer District and Hamilton County Soil and Water Conservation District. This project involves students traveling to the 6 major watersheds in Indian Hill on a weekly basis. Water quality samples are collected and tested for 9 chemical parameters, as well as students also do some biological testing. They survey the streams for macroinvertebrates, which can indicate water quality as well. There are certain macroinvertebrates that are tolerant of pollution and those that are intolerant of pollution, so we have biological indicators as well as chemical indicators.
Oh, okay. I understand this project is also, this is not the very first year. You've actually done it several years?
Yes, we just finished up our 5th year.
Your 5th year,
yes.
Okay. And again, I'm doing this from memory, but I'm thinking, don't you also do some collaboration with other groups besides the ones that you mentioned earlier?
Mostly we collaborate with Cincinnati Country Day students, and we split up the 6 major watersheds in Indian Hill, test them on a weekly basis. The students will then come back and compile the data, analyze the data, statistically analyze the data. And we prepare a report, and the culmination of the project is the presentation to Village Council in the spring, where students present their findings and recommendations to the mayor, city manager, and residents.
Okay, definitely some unique things.
Yes.
What are your future plans for this biology seminar class and the project?
Well, we are in the science department at Indian Hill currently in the process of modifying and rewriting our curriculum. And the future for biology seminar, it's kind of evolving into a course where it's going to be completely a study of watersheds. In fact, we're probably going to change the name of it to Watershed Studies and try to make it more of an integrated course rather than just a biology course. We're going to bring in some elements of earth science, and we also are planning on possibly collaborating with some math teachers and English teachers and possibly social studies teachers to make it a true integrated watershed studies program in the future.
Okay, so really this biology seminar is totally different from other science classes.
Yes, and one other way that it's different too than other science classes is that students have an opportunity to experience real field work, real field science, where instead of doing a canned laboratory where we can figure out what's supposed to happen, students really have no idea what's going to happen, what their data are going to show. So there's the element of surprise.
Okay, that really sounds neat. Now, you've brought some students for us today, and perhaps you could introduce those students to us. So.
Yes, I'd like to introduce Molly Lindner and Kelly Gorby, who are both seniors this year. This is the 2nd year that they've spent working on this project. Last year they were enrolled in the biology seminar course, and this year they participated as independent study students.
Oh, okay. Okay, I have several questions to ask of you, and if you'd want to, one at a time, and then you can either add to if you have information or things you would like to point out. How has the water quality project really impacted your life outside of school?
I feel that I know a lot more about water and take care of the land and everything, and just make sure that it's just interesting to know that your water, you don't really think when you're drinking water what's in the things that are in it and every part of it, and it's just kind of interesting to know what you're testing and what's in the water. It makes you think a little bit more about it. So.
I've kind of learned that, you can make a difference just, doing this with school and just, working on it a little bit outside. And I know I was part of the presentation last year to the village council, and I kind of gave them some ideas about, what we could do as a village and individually to help with water quality, and just simple things about, like, taking care of household, like, hazardous waste, and just, monitoring, like lawn chemicals, in the springtime when, you apply those. Just little things. I mean, everyone can make a difference.
That's something you don't think about very often in terms of all the chemicals that you use at home which get placed into the environment. They have to go somewhere.
Yeah.
And of course,
Sure.
most of it, because of the watershed, comes right down into the streams and water that,
To the
that,
drinking
we,
water,
drinking
yeah.
water that we have. Okay. What would you say to students who are considering enrollment in the biology seminar class now?
I think it's an excellent course. I would only take it if you are interested in the sciences, and that's the nice thing about this class is it's an elective, so you get people who are interested in science, and it kind of doesn't take away from the classroom, because sometimes when you take a class, it's a requirement. You get people in there that don't want to take it. I mean, people in there are really interested about learning about this, and it just makes it a lot more fun, and you learn a lot, and
I think it's fun that you get to go out and like experience going to the water and coming back. So I think you definitely have to be a person who likes to do labs and like work with the water and really want to know about things. I think it's a lot of fun, and I definitely recommend it.
So this is not your typical class that,
No,
that you
no.
have.
No.
Okay. Well, do you have anything else that you would like to add for our viewers today before we go on? Okay. Well, it certainly has made an impact on both of you, and I'm sure you're not the only ones that's made an impact in over the years that this water quality study has been in effect. So I'd really like to thank both of you, and thank you, Mrs. Malk, for participating in our program today. Certain that our viewers will be very much interested in following along with it, especially when you visit at the and give your presentations during the council meetings. At this time, I'd like to take the opportunity to present our Cyber Studio program for next fall. Now, on your screen you will see a series of graphics that illustrate the class topics and dates for the upcoming classes next fall. In September, beginning on the 21st, we will offer Introduction to Windows 95. Now, this course is for the beginner computer user. Computer terminology, fundamental computer skills, basic Windows operations will be discussed. Now, this is a hands-on class. And on the 22nd, we'll have Internet Basics. This is for the person wanting to find out what the Internet is all about. Terminology, access to the Internet, and websites will all be included. This will be a hands-on class as well. Then on the 23rd, we will have Parents as Partners, Libraries of the Future. They'll learn how to use electronic encyclopedias, online catalogs, the Internet, and network databases. Bring a project or a student and explore researching options available to all Indian Hill students. Now, also on the 23rd is Spreadsheet Basics. If you ever wanted to learn how to create a budget with your basic spreadsheet, or maybe you just wanted to know how to do simple calculations and graphs with Microsoft Excel. If so, this is a place for you. And then finally, on September 24th, we have Word Processing Basics. Now, this course is for the word processor neophyte, and with Microsoft Word, users will be able to complete exercises using fundamental word processing skills, focusing on document creation, using editing, spell check, and formatting features. These skills are transferable to other word processing programs. In October, on the 19th, we have Introduction to PowerPoint. Learn how to add a little pizzazz to your calculations, from creating professional handouts to multimedia slides using Microsoft's PowerPoint. Presentations you create may even be shown with computers that you do not have these packages installed upon. This, of course, is a hands-on as well, so come prepared to start creating your own presentation. And on the 20th is Finding Information on the Internet. This will be a hands-on class. Come learn how to navigate the vast resources of the World Wide Web and visit some interesting places in the process. No experience is necessary. Then on the 21st It's creating your own web page using FrontPage. If you're interested in creating your own home page, we will give you tips on how about using Microsoft FrontPage. If you can click and type, you can do this as well. And finally, on the 22nd, it's fun things to do on the net. If you need directions, want to check the weather, heard about electronic postcards or fun sites on the internet, this is your opportunity to learn and have fun. Again, no experience needed. And now for November. On the 9th and 10th, we're offering Creating Holiday Cards. If you want to design a custom invitation or a thank you card, this is the place to come. This class will also teach you how to create a name and address list to customize envelopes, labels, and/or letters. Please bring your list along with your correct address information. Color printers will be available. Now with this class there will be a materials fee of $5. On the 10th, Internet Beyond the Basics. Now this course is for individuals who have been on the internet and wonder what to do next. Netscape configurations, bookmark management, and helper applications will be covered. If time permits, we will also take a look at useful sites such as current news, stock information, and weather sites. And then finally on the 12th, it's Buying a Computer. If you haven't purchased a computer for your home yet, this is the class for you. Tips on what to look for in buying a computer and help in determining your own personal requirements will be covered. Now the Open Lab schedule is offered every Tuesday and Wednesday evening from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. and is available to all Indian Hill School District community members and students. The Cyber Studio classes are also available to all Indian Hill District community members free of charge, except for those that we mentioned fees for. And it's available for non-district people, but they may only attend on a limited basis and there is a fee charge. Now don't worry, however, if you've missed the information in this presentation. It will be repeated throughout the next week and information will be distributed to through all the current school publications. Due to the popularity of our courses, please contact the district at 272-4604, the phone number now appearing on the screen. Leave your name, correct spelling of your name, address, phone number, course and/or courses requested, and the preferred date. Confirmation letters will be sent 1 week prior to each class. Classes are subject to cancellation, but you will be contacted if this situation arises. You can also find our Cyber Studio schedule with updated information on our Indian Hill School District's webpage at www.ih.k12.oh.us. If you like our Technology Update program, be sure to look for future presentations during the next school year. Throughout the new school year, different topics will be presented on some current aspect of educational technology in the Indian Hill Exempted Village School District. All of our video productions are coordinated by Mr. Dennis Dupps, 6 through 12 technology facilitator and high school technology teacher. His video technology classes and technology club students provide the technical staffing for production of these programs. Look for other Indian Hill School District video productions of sports and musical performances on your cable access channels throughout the next school year. This concludes our final 1997-98 edition of the Indian Hill Schools Technology Update. We look forward to presenting you with more Indian Hill School District technology news during the next school year. I would like also to take this opportunity to give special thanks to all our staff and the students on both sides of the camera for making this presentation possible. See you in the fall and have a great summer.